hope you were able to do something fun, quarantine fun, and I ate red velvet chocolate cake from Nothing But Bundt because my brother-in-law had a birthday and it was so yummy, and he had extra frosting, so that cream cheese frosting, I don't know if you've ever had it before, it was so good, so good. So when you see me next time, I'm going to be a roly-poly, more of a roly-poly than I was before. Hi, I can be a roly-poly on my scooter. I can roll. All right, I'm done with the nerd stuff. Today's shout out is going to be going to Nolan, the real Nolan, not Nolan Harmon, but Nolan. And Nolan, I miss you and your brother Elijah, and I hope you guys are doing well and that your parents are fine too. All right, so we've been talking about medieval France. Now we're going to move on to medieval England, and we are just going to be doing pages 308 today. So if you haven't read page 308, go ahead and read it right now. Won't take you that long. This lesson won't be long either. It's going to be a short lesson because it's a short page. So we're going to see the difference between France and England. And you have to remember, France and England were bitter enemies. They did not like each other at all. All right, during this time. Okay, so you were reading, well, let me ask you a review question from the previous day. What stages did a boy go through to become a knight? To become a knight, what did he have to do first? He had to be a page, like someone that kind of served, and he went. Then he had to be a squire who, took care of the horses and also learned all the jousting and everything, and then he could become a knight. And most of the time they followed a certain knight that the knight hired. So it was always a little boy's dream to be able to work for someone like that, especially if he wanted to become a knight when he grew up. By the way, ignore my wet hair. I know I look like a drowned rat this morning, but I just washed it and I didn't feel like drying it, so you get me like this. Okay, and at least I'm not in my pajamas, right? Okay, so who usually assumes the throne when the king dies in England? A son or a daughter. So unlike some countries where only the firstborn son gets to be on the throne, in England it could be the daughter, the oldest daughter, the firstborn. Which two people wanted to be king of England when the king died without an heir? You had Harold Godwinson, and then the Duke William of Normandy. Do you think it's going to be a fight over this battle? Well, who took the throne? Harold did. And how did William react to this? Was he happy? Was he going to be loyal to Harold? Absolutely not. He was going to gather his own following and gather his own army, and he was going to meet Harold's forces on a field near the town of Hastings. So, hence the Battle of Hastings. That's where you get the name. What strategy did Harold use to force William to attack first? Oops. He put his men up like in a straight row and basically kind of used them as shields. The shields were raised and they became a wall. It's kind of how they used to fight back then. How were William and his army able to break the line? They just basically charged up the hill and just hit it and hit it and hit it. It's not like a brick wall. Eventually, people holding up a shield is going to fall backwards, or they're going to get killed and then they're going to fall. So they just kind of went over and over again hitting that wall. And what happened to Harold and his army? He was killed. oops, there goes my notes. He was killed. And look at the images on the pages. First of all, you have the two definitions. Right there, it's the Battle of Hastings, which was the English battle in 1066, in which William of Normandy was victorious over Harold Godwinson. It resulted in Harold's death and the ascension of William to the throne. And I'm going to put a little extra video on the Battle of Hastings in your section on the YouTube channel, okay? And then William the Conqueror, he was the first king of the Norman line. He defeated Harold Godwinson at the Battle of Hastings. So it's kind of like the same kind of definition, all right? So you have on the right, a shield wall was a common tactic in ancient and medieval warfare. What advantage would it give the soldiers? Well, some of the advantages would be that they would have a shield. They used their, a shield that was going to protect them. And also, they had the shield of the soldier beside them that could help protect them. But some disadvantages would be, there's only so much that you can hold a shield that long, especially if someone's banging it and banging it and banging it, whether they're banging it by force with themselves or a horse or something like that. So it offered protection, but then it also offered, it didn't always last, okay? And then especially if you had the archers that would hit the bow and arrows and they could kill someone that was holding the shield. If you're dead, the shield isn't gonna help. And then what resulted, look at the other one, it says the Bayeux Tapestry, I'm not sure if I just said that right, depicts the Battle of Hastings and the Norman invasion of England. It is on display in Normandy, France. Okay, and so they show, it's kind of a cool picture. It's not like they had cameras back then and they can actually take pictures of the actual event. What resulted from William becoming King of England? England became a feudal kingdom. Oh, I just had a chill. And then William the Conqueror began a new royal line called the Normans. The wind just blew in and I just like, okay, so that's it for today. Very easy. We'll do the next page tomorrow. And don't forget, this Friday, we're doing a fundraiser thing, so hopefully you got your shirts. And then also on Friday, those of you that went to summer camp, not summer camp, the retreat, we're gonna get together and have a game night with your leader of your cabin. So look forward to finding out from them. It's optional. So the girls that were in my cabin, plus some other girls like Alyssa, you weren't at the retreat, so you will be with me and my cabin, and I think it was like Mia. I had Mia and I had Amanda and Gabby and oh my goodness, and Gabby, I can see you, Emma, yes, Emma. And so yeah, so you'll get together, we'll find a time that we can work. You can just get onto my own Zoom thing, and then we'll think of something to do, okay? I love you guys. I miss you so very much, and I hope you have a great day, and I also hope you're making good choices.